Good morning students. Okay, the last class we discussed about, we take up with the line drawing algorithm. In that we discussed about the DDA algorithm here. So, the next is we will move on to the next topic. So, the next type of algorithm is line drawing algorithm is the Bresenham's line drawing algorithm. So, this compared to the DDA, the Bresenham's line drawing algorithm is accurate and efficient, and it uses only incremental integer calculations, and the method is described for a line segment with a positive slope less than 1, and this method generalizes to line segments of other slopes by considering the symmetry between the various octants and quadrants of the xy plane here. So, yeah, this is what the diagram that you are using here. So, this is what the specified line path here. Here it has given actually the specified line path, that is the endpoint has given 11 11 or 11 comma 12 here. Okay, the next is for the pixel position. So, as we know that the line intercept form will be y is equal to mx plus 1 here. For the pixel position x, the next pixel, if you want to find out, the first is initially xk. So, the next pixel position will be xk plus 1. Xk plus 1 will be calculated by considering the previous point, initial point plus incremented by 1 here. So, which one we should choose? Xk plus 1 comma yk or xk plus 1 comma yk plus 1 here. So, here in the case of this line drawing algorithm, you can see here, so when you apply that xk along with that, y is equal with the line intercept form, we will be getting y is equal to m of xk plus 1 plus b here. So, here in this case, so algorithm it uses actually the displacement material here, that is what actually the pk here. So, the pk what it will do? Pk is the decision variable which is used to find out whether to choose the lower pixel position or the higher upper pixel position here. So, if it is in the lower pixel position, d lower is equal to y minus yk, that is equal to, when you apply, as we know that y is m of xk plus 1 plus b here. So, when you apply the substitute this value with respect to this d lower form, we will be getting m of xk plus 1 plus b minus yk, then like that. So, the d upper will be getting yk plus 1 minus 1. So, then yk plus, when you substitute the y value, we will be getting this equation here. So, the like that we keep on, if we choose the lower pixel position, we need to make use of this formula. If we choose the upper pixel position, we need to make this use of formula. So, to find out the next displacement value, instead of keeping that, we will be finding the displacement value. So, the d lower minus d upper is equal to, so here the each pixel position will be taken in 2 pixel format here, that means 1 pixel is equal to 2 pixel like this. So, that is equal to 2 m of xk plus 1 minus 2 yk plus 2 b 1 minus 1. So, if you rearrange it to have an integer calculation, so m is equal to delta y by delta x, and decision parameter pk is equal to delta x into d lower minus d upper, that it will be is equal to 2 delta y dot xk minus 2 delta x dot yk plus c here. So, here in this case the decision parameter pk will be like this here. Pk has the same sign with d lower minus d upper, since delta x is greater than 0, and if c is constant and has the value c is equal to 2 delta y plus delta x of 2b minus 1, where c is independent of the pixel position and is eliminated from the decision variable pk. If d lower is less than d upper, then pk is negative. Plot the lower pixel east, otherwise plot the upper pixel with the northeast here. So, successive decision parameter at the step k plus 1, pk plus 1 is equal to 2 delta y xk plus 1 minus 2 delta x dot yk plus 1 plus c. Subtracting these 2 subsequent decision parameter, which yields to be an this equation, that is pk plus 1 is equal to pk 2 delta y into xk plus 1 minus xk minus 2 dy. Xk plus 1 is equal to xk plus 1. So, pk plus 1 is equal to pk plus 2 delta y minus 2 delta x. So, first parameter will be p naught. So, then p naught will be 2 delta y minus 2 delta x here. So, Bresenham's line drawing algorithm, we are going to find out and the line intercept, line equations or the line path if by using actually the 4 different cases here. For the case 1, which is m less than or is equal to 1 year. So, input the 2 line endpoints and stores the left point in x naught, y naught, load x naught and y naught into the frame buffer, that is plot the first point and calculate the constants delta x, delta y, 2 delta y and 2 delta y minus 2 delta x and obtain the starting value for the decision parameter as p naught is equal to 2 into delta y minus delta x. At each xk along the line starting at k0, perform the following test here. So, here in this case when you are performing, if pk less than 0, the next point to plot is xk plus 1 comma yk and pk plus 1 is equal to pk plus 2 delta y here. Otherwise, the next point to plot is xk plus 1 comma yk plus 1 and pk plus 1 is equal to pk plus 2 delta y minus 2 delta x. Repeat the steps for delta x minus 1 becomes an time here. Example, this is what exactly how to draw a line with endpoints 20 comma 10 and 30 comma 18. Here delta x will be 10 and delta y will be 8. So, p naught will be actually that is the initial pk will be 6 here and if 2 delta y is equal to 16 and 2 delta y minus 2 delta x is equal to minus 4. So, first we need to plot the initial position 20 comma 10, then k is 0, then pk is 6, then next will be xk 21 comma 11. So, the next pk will be 1 and the initial pk will be 2, then next pk x and y value will be 22 comma 11 until where actually we need to rasterize until we get the 30 comma 18 here. This is one of the example. This is how actually the line is going to be drawn with respect to this here. So, the pseudo code for this particular the slope is void line Bresenham's int x naught, y naught, end and y naught in dx is equal to fabs x n minus x naught and this one int x comma y p is equal to 2 star dy minus dx and we are initializing the initial value pk value and then with respect to the 2 dy and determine which is the end point to use as the start position. If x naught greater than x end here, then x is equal to x end, y is equal to y end and x end is equal to x end, otherwise x is equal to x naught and y is equal to y naught, set the pixel x comma y. Otherwise, while x is less than x end, then x plus plus, if p less than 0, p plus is equal to 2 dy, else y plus plus, p plus is equal to 2 dy minus dx, then set pixel x comma y here. So, this is what exactly, this is what will happen in case of the Bresenham's line drawing algorithm.